So our tour through Ireland, rooting through Irish colleges and universities soccer, brings us now to the banks of the Shannon. It's Limerick, it's Jackman Park, former League of Ireland venue, still used by the Limerick and District League for their major cup finals in this area. And it's the 2018 RUSTLERS WSCAI Kelly Cup final. It's UCC against IT Carlow. Very crisp March day, very cold here, but both teams were working very hard to reach this final. Carlow last won this in 2016. UCC, maybe surprisingly, 2013 was the last time they won it. Somebody with an IT Carlow association, but manager of the reigning Women's National League champions Wexford Youth, new position, Tom Elmes. Really looking forward to this one today, I'm sure, Tom.
Yeah, it should be a really entertaining game. There's a number of Women's National League players on show for us today, involved with both colleges, so really looking forward to a good entertaining game.
I mean, the experience in both, lots of leagues, lots of cups between them in terms of national level, but also internationals, and both Universiad as well, World University Games last year in Taipei.
Yeah, so there'll be current internationals involved, and some of the girls then playing National League would have had previous international experience with underage representation. So, and I think across the two squads, I think a number of them would have been involved with the World University Games squad last year that went into Taipei. So, again, there's a good bit of talent on show for everyone today.
And the demographic is just that little bit different from the men's game, in that you have a lot more involved in the league in this than you would have had, we'll say, in the Collingwood Cup final, had a league team and UCD not been in it.
Yeah, so it's good to get some of the smaller colleges involved, like IT Carlow and things, and some of the colleges involved in intervarsities in general. It's great to have, and just gives everyone an opportunity to go and play and play in big cup finals like this. So it's really good for us.
Yeah, Kelly Cup final is on the way. Let's hear from both bosses.
You know, we would have set objectives for the start of the year, and it would have been definitely to get into finals. Obviously, we're in this one and one next week, and you know, all you can do is get to the final. And out today, it's about going out there and winning it. So that's what it's going to be for us.
I mean, obviously, it's about the colleges, the universities, not the clubs today. But you've got immense League of Ireland experience in your panel, and so do UCC.
Yeah, absolutely, and you know, we've got a couple of senior internationals, a couple of underage internationals, and then a lot of National League players. But the other end of that as well, we've got a few players who, don't play for a club or might have played for a club 6 months ago and have now gone and signed for a National League club. So there's a broad kind of, range, and it's great for all the girls to come together and play in the one team as well,
And Waterford IT dispatched yesterday, 3-1.
Yeah, 3-1. We scored 2 goals kind of early on and got 2-1, a little bit nervy, but we got the clincher then at the end, which kind of settled the nerves a little bit towards the end of the game.
So Blaine Walsh, first season in charge of UCC, and you're through to the Kelly Cup final. So it's all gone according to plan so far?
Yeah, absolutely. From the start, our plan was to get to the final, and we've got here today, so we're absolutely delighted with that. So, yeah, just really excited, looking forward to it. It's a huge competition, so to get to the final is a great achievement for the girls, and we're absolutely delighted. All the credit has to go to the girls. They've been absolutely brilliant all year. I've just come in this year, but the girls have been working hard all year, so we're absolutely delighted.
And it was Ulster University turned over in the semi-final yesterday.
Yeah, Ulster University, they're a great side. I think they have 2 or 3 senior internationals, so we knew we'd be up against it. They're the only team to beat us this year. We played them a couple of weeks ago, and they beat us 3-2 in a great game. So to get a little bit of revenge yesterday was absolutely brilliant, and to put us into the final. And
in terms of today, UCC haven't won this trophy since 2013.
Yeah, it's been a while, but we'll be looking to change that today. It's going to be a tough game. Carlow are a great side. They have, like I said, they have 2 or 3 senior internationals. I think they have 10 or 11 women's National League players. So there's a lot of talent here today, and hopefully we're going to have a good game. We played them a couple of weeks ago, and earlier on in the season, and it was 0-0. So hopefully we have a couple of goals today.
So let's check the teams for the decider then. UCC edging past Ulster University 2-0 yesterday. They make only one change on that as Lydia Looney comes into the side today, and Amy O'Connor, who's doubtful through injury. She is on the bench today. She was the Camogie Ultimate All-Star of 2017. She's on the bench there alongside Chloe Ahern and Ciara O'Leary. Gráinne Cowig is the substitute goalkeeper.
Ladies and gentlemen,
It was a 3-1 victory for IT Carlow in yesterday's semi-final over Waterford IT. They make 2 changes from that semi-final as Megan Lynch and Brona Kane dropped to the bench today, replaced by Amanda Budden of Cork City. She plays up front. She's also their substitute goalkeeper, and Rebecca Horgan of Limerick, the right midfielder, comes into the side as well. 4 on the bench: Lynch and Kane we've already mentioned, Caroline Kelly and Hayley Cox, both students of the IT Carlow FAI soccer course. Here's Roma McLaughlin. But she was well covered by Ali Brady that time. A 3rd-4th playoff in the Leiden Plate. Went to penalties, and the host University Limerick beat NUI Galway on spot kicks 5-4 after a 1-1 draw. That was shrewdly dealt with and quickly cleared. It's at the feet of McLaughlin. Chance to cut inside. Good challenge by Akira O'Connell. Got it central.
Well done from Graham there, just keeping the ball
Rachel
alive.
Graham won it. Chasing after it is Niamh Kelly.
Stay in, yeah.
Budden in support, has room. Budden, dangerous,
On the way in there, Will.
Badana came to cover it.
Yeah, you just see Carlow keeping the ball alive quite well here, pinning UCC back in, so they find it really hard to get up the pitch when they do get the ball up there. Not too many players getting up and supporting the player on the ball. So at the minute, we're trying to tend to see a lot of play in the UCC half, but opportunities like this now, they might be able to progress further up the field and cause a bit of trouble.
Couldn't translate that into a through ball. It was forward by Ciara O'Connell, but cut out again. Roma McLaughlin.
She's gone for it.
Went for the effort, which wasn't a bad try. And just wide, it was a good effort from something like 30 yards in the end. And Badana having to scramble across for it. Good try.
Yeah, you can just see McLaughlin getting on the ball again, Will, in the middle of the park, and
still used quite a bit, this stadium. Not as much as obviously it used to be when Limerick used to play all the games here, but it's still used for the Limerick and District Leagues, major finals, cup finals and so on, and the occasional big FAI Junior Cup tie. It's sliced through, big chance, Katie McCarthy's hit the post, Nevin with a chance on the rebound, and it's scrambled away. Big opportunity for UCC to hit the front.
just like you said, Will, look, you don't have to have loads of chances, it only takes one, and UCC coming really close there, striking the woodwork. They beat McQuillan there at the tight angle, and fair play to IT Carlow. They had players back to clear because Lyons was in there ready to pounce the Cork City strike, and she's well capable of putting those balls into the back of the net.
Sorry about the floodlights, there's not a lot we can do about them. It's not a completely restricted view, and Budden is wide open here, and there's 3 forward here, and Kelly
Sniper's
slipped.
got Kelly.
Big chance, and they didn't take it, and Budden decided that Kelly was in a better position, and she was, but Kelly Gary for IT Carlow. It's again. A deeper one this time by McLaughlin, and it was there to be attacked, but the header a weak one this time. Easy save Badana.
No real power behind the header there from Maloney, so no trouble from Badana at all, really. Cork to play early and get up the pitch a little bit. And Connors just seemed to be the only player really interested in going up and advancing after that there. Lyons way off at the minute, maybe a bit of frustration kicking in.
Cut out by Ciara McNamara again, the UCC skipper, and just ran in front of Orla Conlon, should I say, of Wexford Youths.
Mara seems to be keeping that back four nice and tight, doesn't she, at the minute?
Becky Casson of Shelburne just found a way, blocked that
ball
time.
In. Oh, the keeper slipped.
Will Kelly, no!
Great
couldn't
defending.
get the finish, Niamh Kelly, and it was cleared somehow, some way, right in front of goal. That by a long way the best chance of the game.
You see Graham, first time passes in the middle of the park there, really keeping things moving quite quickly for IT Carlow.
Kelly's unmarked on the near
It's
side.
another good ball
It's
in
aimed
and a
towards
slice.
her, and it's sliced almost into her own net by Christine Coffey. It's a corner, but it could have been a goal for IT Carlow. So half-time it is. There have been chances, but no goals in this Kelly Cup final. Best opportunity was the only one of any note for UCC, coming after 25 minutes when Katie McCarthy hit the post. IT Carlow from the very first minute. Graham centre from McLaughlin's corner, going just wide, but at Jackman Park in Limerick. Half-time in the Rustlers WSCAI Kelly Cup final, and it's UCC 0, IT Carlow 0.
Conditions playing an effect already on things that are happening with players falling, ball skidding off the surface, so might see a little bit more of it as the game progresses.
And away we go for the second half. No goals yet at Jackman Park, but there was that terrific opportunity of McCarthy that hit the post, and it was the only solid out-and-out opportunity that the Leesiders had during the first half. So the rain coming down quite a lot heavier now at Jackman Park in this second half. Still the home of junior football in Limerick, though no longer League of Ireland football in Limerick. It's at the feet of Orla Conlon here of Wexford Youths. The free kick given
She's
away.
always looking to come back inside on that left foot there, Will, and it's unnatural for her to come inside, and had she have been able to go on her right foot there, she might have kept the ball a little bit better.
Conlon had a low try.
Oh.
That's a very good try by Conlon. And scrambling across was Eve Banana. And that was the first time that Carlow have bared their teeth in this second half. Left-footed one didn't do well either. The UCC have sent
Look at the pace of
18
Lyons
lines
there, Will.
away.
And she's in,
and
Will.
Lyons
Could she be
with a chance to score. And it's saved by McQuillan. They've had two cracking openings in this cup final.
Just seeing the threat there, Lyons poses, that little bit of pace, any kind of hesitating from the centre-backs, and she's on it. Looks like she might be carrying a little knock from that, but great pace from you. You can just see there, putting Maloney. The bounce doesn't go well for Maloney, but she, only for Maloney there, kind of holding her off a little bit. I think Lyons would have had a great chance on goal.
Graham
Well
towards
done
the
from
edge of the
Budden.
area.
And
McLaughlin.
she frees up Kelly.
Kelly's here. The opening's there. It's still Kelly. Good try. And a very, very good save.
I think that was easy for her there, Will. Last 5 minutes. Now McLaughlin.
It's at the feet of Roma McLaughlin here. And she has support
Yeah,
from
Lynch.
Megan Lynch, who had it on target. And it was stopped by Badana.
See
Well,
McLaughlin opting to play inside there to Lynch, who's pulled the trigger, but just stayed straight down the throat of Badana. Had it been either side of it, might have tested her a bit more.
don't have a lot of bodies in the middle. It's
No.
cut out by Lyons. It's Graham with the close control.
Back
Just
there,
ran
ref,
beyond
no?
McLaughlin. Couldn't do much with it. Here's Graham. Short. Budden.
Oh,
It's a
great
low
ball.
one now. Roma McLaughlin. Can she thread it through? Not like that.
UCC have defended really well this second half again, as they did in the first half. Lynch trying to draw a foul, and she
Lynch has a free kick right in front of goal as we enter stoppage time.
It's no secret, Will, she's got a very good left foot on her. Be interesting to see who likes to take this snake, and just see McLaughlin and Lynch debating it now. I
That
think Lynch
looks-
fancies it.
One out of a minute, it looks like it will be.
She does have a great left foot on her. Something UCC and Badana in particular will be aware of.
Well, it's left to Lynch here.
Wouldn't this be interesting now?
We're in stoppage time. Lynch steps up. Good try. Just wide.
I'd love to see that
Well,
one back, Will.
That was the winning of the cup final right there. It will be 1 minute of added time, and there would have been no time for a response had Lynch got that in.
Just watching back on the replay here. Struck it really well, hasn't she? Again, looks like Badana had it covered as well. She's just making that dive out there just to be safe.
Well, that's cut
Well, not
out
just
by
yet though,
Megan
Will.
Lynch. Lynch has sent
McLaughlin's
it
on it.
forward. It's Roma McLaughlin. Chance to cut inside McLaughlin and then outside. A few white shirts in the middle. McLaughlin's cross. Keeper got it.
Again, excellent.
And that will be that. It is extra time in the Rustlers Kelly Cup final. 0-0 is how it ends after 90 between UCC and IT Carlow. So do we get a breakthrough here? It's extra time in the Kelly Cup final. Goalless between UCC and IT Carlow.
Second time Lynch has misjudged the pass into her. Could it be the fairy tale ending for either sides?
I think the fairy tale ending would have come in the 90th minute.
Might take it now.
I'd have taken
You
it
see
5
Lynch on the
minutes
left
ago.
foot.
Lynch
She took
chance!
it.
Good effort! That's a fabulous save by Badana, and what creativity, what an opening. Badana's put it away, long upfield straight away as she tries to get a UCC counter-attack going. That was a very, very good effort. Cracking strike and a terrific save. You'll have to trust me on that. It's Coffey. And Nevin, and a free kick as in ploughed Amanda Budden. It is a free kick to UCC in front of goal here.
Yeah, as much as she played the ball there, you just can't make a challenge from behind. The referees don't really like to see that anymore. And again, it's similar position as to what Lynch had there just before the 90th minute. Can Lyons cause trouble for McQuillan? First time McQuillan really would have been called into action now.
So prospects here, Katie McCarthy looking to flick it in. That was very
That's a
well
great
gathered.
effort.
It's a good try by Amy O'Connor, and it will be a corner.
Yeah, it looked like it was going to be a little bit closer to the goal there, but obviously it did take that deflection. It's gone out for a corner. Lyons has gone over to take it. Just see IT Carlow leaving 2 off. Lynch and McQuillan both staying up on the halfway line.
So it is McCarthy.
Well
It's a good
in.
delivery in the middle. There's a chance. Nevin couldn't put it away. The side netting. Oh, what a glorious opening. Well,
UCC's
UCC
intent there now.
have had some cracking opportunities. And that was
Will, that
another
the
of
best
them.
chances have fell to UCC.
Yeah, side netting there from Ciara O'Connell. It's Conlon. It's too far.
Either here or there, kind of caught in between two minds there, whether to try and play over the top into Ron McLaughlin or out wide there to Lynch, and neither. Now, what can McLaughlin create from this?
McLaughlin cutting down the right-hand side. She's being held up by McNamara again. McLaughlin's got plenty of white shirts in the middle. Pulled it inside, it's parried.
Lynch on the left.
Chance, Lynch opening, flicked away, corner. And again, that was the winning of the cup final in the last minute of extra time. Looked like Coffey was who was in the right place, right time.
As she has all game, Will. She's definitely a contender for man of the match.
Glorious opportunity. It fell for Megan Lynch and headed away for the corner by Christine Coffey.
Could be looking at the last play of the game. As McLaughlin got one more good delivery in her. She has.
It's a
She
deep
has.
corner and it's
It's in!
into the net.
What a goal
Right
from
at the
Maloney!
end. Chloe Maloney
And the
wins
IT
the
Carlow
cup.
players are all up there. What a goal from Maloney! Look at the joy on their faces.
Well, that's penalties done and dusted right on the 20 minutes of extra time. And it's forced into the net by Chloe Maloney, and that is surely the cup.
Well, I have to
For
say,
Carlow!
I told you so. We said early in the game that set pieces were going to be something that Carlow were going to cause a bit of trouble from, and there you go. Looking like the last attack of the game, and Chloe Maloney's gone and got herself in a great position. Wonderful delivery from McLaughlin right on top of the keeper, and gave the Carlow players something to go and attack. And Maloney just wanted it more than anyone else.
Mightn't be much time left after this throw.
Ball's just got to go. Graham clears the line there. Straight back in from McNamara.
Now CCC have forced everybody forward. Here goes Nevin.
Oh, and Will.
It is a corner.
And Badana's on her way up.
Well,
This
why
could
not
be
do it?
entertaining. You might as well. You've got to go for it. Now, I wouldn't even leave one player back.
The goalkeepers come up.
Newbie
Conditions
staying back. I'd send them all in.
treacherous. And they are all in there now.
This really needs to be a good delivery. You've got to give them something to go on attack. And she has.
It's delivered,
in there.
and Badana's up there. She got the head to
Is
it.
it still
They had
alive?
to
She's
get
gotta
it
get it
back
back
in
in.
quickly. It's swung in swiftly by Lions.
Look at Maloney again there, Will.
Badana sending it back in
Second
towards
header
the
from
area.
Maloney, Will.
That's it.
What
and
a
IT
game
Carlow
to finish.
have won the Rustlers Kelly Cup final for the second time in 3 years. One of the last moments of extra time, and it's Chloe Maloney who has scored the winning goal for them. Absolutely sensational finish. Second time in 3 seasons that IT Carlow lift the Kelly Cup. It's following them down to Carlow yet again.
Yeah, tough game. UCC very good. You know, both teams had great chances, but I think maybe we deserved it in the end.
Really tough cup final. Not very much between any of you in the end.
No, not at all. Like, went to the last few seconds of the game. Could have been anybody's, through the game, but lucky enough, Chloe came up with the header in the end.
It's not great conditions for a cup final weather-wise, but hey, you got through it.
No, I think a few people are rubbing their hands trying to get themselves warm, but sure, look, that's the things you have to play with in Ireland, so we're well used to it by now.
Quite justifiable. You're right too. Well done.
Thank you. Thanks you.
And the celebrations carry on. Well, Chloe Maloney getting the winning goal in this cup final. Congratulations, Chloe. You're the player of the cup final and the winning goal scorer too.
Thanks a million, yeah. God, I don't even know what to say really. Last minute goal, I suppose. It was probably coming. I thought we played well over the 90, whatever the extra time as well. I thought we deserved it in the end. In fairness, UCC did put it up to us. They're a very good side. They have some great players on their side. But overall, I thought our girls really did give it everything, and we did deserve the win in the end, I think.
Can you remember much about the winning goal? I'm afraid you've had a team photo without you in it, so you should go over for it in a moment, then they should stay out. But you remember much about the goal?
Yeah, well, Roma was putting corners in all through the first half and second half, like brilliant corners, and I got my head on a few of them. And I was running up for the last corner, and she just looked at me and she goes, "Chloe, get your head on this," and I tried my best anyway.
Let's have a quick word with Amanda Budden, actually, because it's a unique double role that you have. You're a goalkeeper and you're a striker. How does that happen?
Well, we've 2 international keepers on the team, so we just take turns and go on outfield, so I just ended up outfield today.
Either role doesn't cause you much trouble then? Used to both?
Yeah, I used to play outfield in my club when I was younger, and then I just ended up in goal when I was like 16. But I made the Irish team, so I just kind of stuck with it in goal, but I just went outfield today.
And to get the win after such a long day, that glorious finish.
Yeah, I thought my legs were going to fall off, to be honest, but we got there in the end, so thank God, yeah.
Nice one, well done.
Cheers, thanks a million.
Here we go, she's got the winning goal. This is the moment that they wanted earlier. They've got the cup, she's got the player of the match award, and Bobby Moore style, it's Chloe Maloney lifted in the way that she lifted IT Carlow right at the end. So that's it then, it went all the way to extra time, and pretty much the last kick of extra time. A golden Maloney goal, and it's IT Carlow, their cup, for the second time in 3 years. From Limerick, goodbye.